Sometimes it can really help to remember that even when things are hard, there can be pleasure in there too. We often forget about that because when we're overtaken by feelings of fear or outrage or anger or grief, they have a way of sucking us in. But then we stop to consider the fact that we can feel different emotions, sometimes wildly different emotions at the same time. And when we practice mindful hedonism, that's a really helpful tip because we can always ask ourselves, what do I enjoy in this? What's there to enjoy in this? And that becomes a real hook for us to find our way out. It's like the golden thread in a labyrinth when we're overcome by difficult emotion. We can find that there's pleasure in there too. And so I've got 3 little tips to teach you that you can take away and practice by yourself when you're facing something difficult. Number 1, you're not alone. Kristen Neff, in her self-compassion work, talks about this as common humanity. And that when we practice mindfulness and then kindness to those difficult feelings, and then the third thing is to plug into common humanity, which is the sense that many, many, many people around you are feeling the same thing. And that can bring pleasure and comfort because sometimes when we look around and we see the world going on as normal, it can feel really lonely, and that can really exacerbate the difficult feelings. So just knowing that even if you don't see it, even if you don't have much of the evidence around you, just going inside yourself in a moment of meditation and just say, I know that there are other people out there who care. And that brings me to the second point, which is, what can you do about it? Agency is shown psychologically to be a huge enabler of pleasure, because when we have agency, that means that we can do something. We can make up our minds. We can go and do a bit of research. We can go find out, if there's a talk. We can go join something. So the second thing is agency in the face of fear can really unlock a lot of pleasure for us. And the third thing is meaning. As Viktor Frankl writes, man search for meaning. The deepest pleasure that human life has to offer is to be found in the hard things, is to be found in the overcoming of those difficult things, in learning the lessons, in honing yourself, in sharing that struggle with others, in going against the odds and prevailing anyway, and not letting that light in your heart go out, and just doing everything that it takes to keep that burning and knowing that you're not alone. I'm with you. Take care of yourself.